Caregiving is a journey filled with love, but it's not without its challenges. Let's talk about the emotional side of caregiving, what many experience but few talk about. Here's a detailed look at these common experiences: stress and anxiety. The constant demands and responsibilities of caregiving often lead to stress and anxiety. Caregivers may find themselves worrying about their loved one's health, finances, or the future. You're not just caring for someone else, you're juggling countless responsibilities, and that can naturally create stress. But along with it, guilt often follows. As caregivers, we tend to hold ourselves to impossible standards. Guilt is a pervasive emotion among caregivers. You might feel guilty for not doing enough, needing time away, or even for experiencing negative emotions like frustration or anger. Many caregivers face this, and when guilt builds, it often intertwines with frustration and sometimes anger. That anger can be directed at the person receiving care, which only adds to the guilt and emotional distress. Frustration and loneliness. Those moments of frustration can also feel isolating. Caregiving demands so much time and energy that there's little room for social connections. This often leads to a deep sense of loneliness, as if no one else understands what you're going through. You may feel disconnected from others, making your struggles even harder to bear. That sense of isolation can be accompanied by another heavy emotion: grief. Grief isn't just about loss at the end of life, it's the slow process of watching someone change and mourning the relationship and life you used to have with them. These feelings, stress, guilt, frustration, loneliness, and grief, are all natural responses to the caregiving experience. It's important to remember that you're not alone, and these emotions don't make you a bad caregiver. They're a reflection of just how deeply you care. And remember, acknowledging these feelings is the first step toward taking care of yourself. When we care for ourselves, we can better care for our loved ones. Reach out to your support network, seek help when needed, and take small moments to nurture your own well-being. You matter too.